The Adventure of the Mazarin Stone by Arthur Conan Doyle. Chapter 1. It was pleasant for Watson to find himself once more in the untidy room of the first floor in Baker Street, which had been the starting point of so many remarkable adventures. He looked around him at the scientific charts, the bench of chemicals, and the violin case leaning in the corner. Finally, his eyes met the smiling face of Billy, the great detective's young servant.
Hello, Billy. I was visiting a friend nearby when I decided to come and see Holmes. Is he in?
Billy glanced at the closed door of the bedroom.
I think he's in bed and asleep,
he said. It was 7 in the evening of a lovely summer's day, but Watson was sufficiently familiar with the irregularity of his old friend's hours to feel no surprise at the idea.
That means a case, I suppose.
Yes, sir. He spent the day following someone. Yesterday, he went out dressed as a workman looking for a job. Today, he was an old woman.
Watson frowned.
But what is it all about, Billy?
Billy lowered his voice.
I don't mind telling you, sir, but keep it to yourself. It's this case of the Crown Diamond.
You mean the £100,000 burglary?
Yes, sir. They must get it back, sir. We had the Prime Minister and the Home Secretary both sitting on that sofa over there. Mr. Holmes was very nice to them. He soon put them at their ease and promised he would do all he could.
While Billy was talking, Watson turned to look at the window.
I say, Billy, what is that curtain for across the window?
Mr. Holmes put it up there 3 days ago. We've got something funny behind it.
As soon as Billy pulled back the curtain, Watson gasped in amazement. Between the window and the curtain was a wax figure of Sherlock Holmes sitting in a chair. The face was turned towards the window and downward, as if reading a book.
We put it at different angles, so that it may seem more lifelike,
Billy explained, as he was rearranging the head.
I wouldn't dare touch it if the blinds were not shut. You see, there are people who watch us from over there. Have a look for yourself,
said Billy as he opened the blinds. Suddenly, Holmes emerged from his bedroom and shut them.
That will do, Billy,
he said.
You were in danger of your life, boy. It's good to see you again, Watson. You've come at a critical moment.
So I gather,
said Watson.
I'm expecting something this evening,
said Holmes.
Expecting what?
Holmes paused for a moment.
To be murdered, Watson,
he said.